Well, just went to the store, picked up some milk, a few things, and it's, what does change actually look like? You know, how much do we have to lose? How much of everything is wrong? You know, is it just something the other guy's doing? Or is it something you're doing that's wrong? A lot of contradictions in myself is the fact that I have to do something I think is wrong. And it's like if I want to buy milk, then I have to go to the store and buy the pasteurized milk and buy it, you know, from a corporation I dislike because it's what I can afford. I have to earn my living off of a welfare system. And it's like, I'm doing everything I know is totally dead wrong. And I do have the answers within me. It is like, declare who you want to be and then walk in those shoe steps. And it's like, okay, picture yourself, the end of the world has come. There is no grocery stores. There is no corporate world. You know, half of the buildings are destroyed. Earthquakes or tsunamis, or the air isn't good to breathe. So it's like, why not act as if everything has already been destroyed? And when it's destroyed, let's rebuild it. Now, part of the things that I think is why my keyboard's not working is because I ain't jumping into myself enough. I'm spending too much time responding to, you know, which I love, love, love. I really love that interaction. But it feels like just share the information that I have and lead by example. What kind of example do I want to set? Do I want to set the example that I'm spending all my time on a computer, you know, interacting back and forth and not actually accomplishing anything? Just, you know, saying the same thing I hate everybody saying is wake up and do something. There's something more I need to be doing than to responding back and forth to comments, as much as I love doing that. And it is, you know, why did I come up with this concept of designing a hydroponics unit? And why is it I'm saying that I need money? And money clearly isn't showing up to be able to do it. And it's like I'm attracting what it is I want. I may be wanting to attract money to do it, but ultimately, if something's going to work, then it's got to work in the same way it works for you when you have nothing. So it's like, okay, if I have nothing, how do I make it work without having nothing? And it's like, I think it's time for me to start going out and scavenging the equipment I need and doing it free like everybody else would be doing it free. And if it means experimenting back and forth, I think that I could probably do it right the first time. If I really listen to myself, and even if I don't, if it doesn't work, then I'm not listening to myself enough. So, at the end of the day, I found, don't fight the system. Don't fight the universe. Be at one with the universe. And, you know, so my computer is, you know, having some glitches. You know, magically, when you get on your path, those glitches just go away. I've seen things not be turned on. But as soon as you make, you know, like when I got those contact lenses, I made a deal with God. It was like I was making a deal with myself that I was willing to live with. And that's the deal is make a deal with yourself that you know without a doubt you're going to follow. Like coming out today. It's cold. Didn't want to come out. But there's something that pushes me out anyways. There's something that makes me, I have to do this. Whether I like it or not, there's something pushing me to do it. So I just go with the universe. The keyboard, you know, normally would have pissed me off, and if it's one thing going wrong, there's another thing going wrong. But it's like, no, something's good about this. Don't know what it is yet. But how is this supporting what it is I really want? What is it I'm putting out in the world that I really want? Well, I really think I need to grow my own food so that I'm not going into that grocery store and buying from that corporate world, because that ain't going to be there long. And am I ready for when it's not there? So that's one thing that I need to get off my ass off of, and trying to find the equipment cheap and free. I think everything I need can be done next to free. Gonna wait for my next paycheck to come in, because I am limited funds. But I do know that I'll have to buy a few cheap things at used places. But videotape it and see how the processes work, and see if I can design a system that can not only grow the food but provide the light source that's needed, and clean the water so that it's drinkable, and have me as much prepared as possible, because everything we're doing is wrong. And it's either going to be stopped by force, by killing us, or it's going to be stopped because we choose to stop it before it gets too late. But I mean, hair dye is something I use all the time, but that's going to go because that's no good for our environment, and it's making me not love who I am. And the causes of, okay, why did my hair go gray in the first place? Why is it? It's the color that I want it to be. It's my DNA that's creating it. The environment I live in, the experiences and how I react to everything is making the hair color that I have. You know, big boobs. Who wants big boobs? Somebody that just wants to be, wallpaper for some guy's arm. That some guy says, hey, look at this chick I got. She's got big boobs. It makes me horny, makes me want to have sex. What happened to having sex because you love somebody? We've lost the meaning of the best gift humanity's ever given, and that's the expression of love. And we made it into a sinful thing by all of this plastic surgery and concepts of what we think is, the perfect model. And all you've done is make women not believe in themselves, make them believe that they're nothing without their big boobs, they're nothing without this. So they're going to go after somebody that can pay for it because, they're no good. They can't do it on their own. They need somebody to pay for all of that shit. So you're designing women to go after you for the money, and then you're going to bitch about all women do is after you for money. And it's like, you're creating what you want. If you don't want somebody after you for your money, don't be after them for the boobs. We do not know what love is. We don't know what happiness is. And the best thing is find something out in your universe that you love in nature and turn that in on yourself and love yourself just that much. And be at one with things that are starting not to work because they're not supposed to work. Because nothing that is working is right. It's all negative. It's all evil. But God shows up when we show up. When you decide to get God in your heart, not from a book. And you can tell when it is because you'll feel more peaceful than anything else. You'll believe in yourself more than anything else. You'll feel supported like nothing else. And if you're not, just keep saying, I'm getting God in my heart. It's coming. It's coming. Say things that you can believe, not things that you can't believe. Otherwise, that's an affirmation that you're just confirming is not there. So you got to believe it. And then you're declaring. Peace out.